Okay, I have two books for Halloween reads. Excuse me. And the first one was written by the same woman that wrote Foxhole that became a BBC series. And this one is called Beyond Black. And this is about a medium who has a familiar, but not like in Harry Potter where it's an owl or a cat. No, this one is a midget. And he is foul and causes her all sorts of problems. And I'm just going to read you a paragraph. It was almost the worst thing having him around at times like these in your dressing room before the show when you were trying to calm yourself down and have your intimate moments. He would follow you into the laboratory if he was in that sort of mood. A colleague had once said to her, "It seems to me that your guide is on a very low vibratory plane, very low indeed. Had you been drinking when he first made contact?" "No," Alice had told her. "I was only 13. "Oh, that's a terrible age," the woman said. She looked Allison up and down. "Junk food, I expect. Empty calories. Stuffing yourself." This is a wonderful book. And her familiar is, yeah, I was fixing to cuss. He's not good. And I do not recommend this read if you've ever been a victim of rape or child abuse. And hers was extreme in this story. And it affects everything she does as a medium. But it's a good read. It really is. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. The other one I've got is called Alice. This is not Alice in Wonderland. This is Alice turned horrid. There's a lot of blood right off the bat. This is another one that I do not recommend if you've been raped or the victim of violence. But it is a good book. And Alice is in a mental hospital after showing up with blood everywhere. And apparently in the hospital, she is next door to Hatcher, who is an ex-murderer. And they talk through a mouse hole. And I'm just going to read you a little bit of it. Hatcher was never scared except when he talked about the Jabberwock. "There's no Jabberwock, Hatch," Alice said, her voice low and soothing. She had heard tales of the monster before, not often, although lately it seemed to be on his mind more. "I know you don't believe in him, but he's here, Alice. They keep him downstairs in the basement. And when he's awake, I can feel him," Hatcher said. There was a pleading note under the fear, and Alice relented. After all, she believed in a man with rabbit ears, and Hatcher accepted that without question. "What can you feel?" she asked. "I feel the night crawling up all around, blotting out the moon. I feel blood running down the walls, rivers of it in the streets below. And I feel his teeth closing around me. That's what he'll do, Alice, if he's ever set free. He's been in prison for a long time, longer than you or me." So that's from the beginning chapter of Alice. And it's scary. and it's nothing like Alice in Wonderland except the characters. Um, it's like what really happened to Alice versus what Alice would tell her children as they were growing up as fairy tale. And it's a compelling read. I really liked it. So I hope you enjoyed those two small excerpts, and I hope those are good Halloween reads for you. All right, have a good day.